Welcome back to the show. In my last video, I had said that my PS90 was going to look a lot different very soon. Well, this is what we're going to do to it. We're going to put it in a Strike Industries chassis. So let's unbox it. So in the box we get the instructions. We get the parts and tools that we need. And then of course we get the stock. So first off, I have to take off that cheek riser. And then on this side we've got these pins we have to push out. And these are different length pins. Once we take those pins out, the buttstock just comes right out. And this just comes apart into two pieces. After you do the basic field strip of the PS90 with taking these parts out, then you have to remove your magazine catch and release, your dust cover, your safety selector, and your trigger. The instructions say to put everything on the right side. First thing the instructions tell us to do is to install these QD cups into the back of the stock. There it goes on that side. So we're going to start with the safety selector. Just going to slide that through the hole. And try to attach that to the other side of the spring. Alright, that piece is on. Going to compress that spring. There it goes. So next I've got the dust cover. I think I've got it put together correctly. It jumped out when I was taking it apart, so when you do yours, go slow and pay attention to this part. I'm not going to have it under tension yet. I think I'm going to do that when it attaches to the other half of the stock. Next, I'm going to try to put on the mag catch and release. I think that might be. Yeah, I believe that is going to be correct. So when you're doing yours, probably start with the selector and the mag catch. Next we're going to put in part number 14, it calls it. It just pushes into there. And then part number 15 is a heat shield. It just goes right in here. And it's angled just like the front of the receiver, or the front of the stock. And then part number 3 just pushes right into right here, back in, and this is going to be the pain right here is this dust cover. Alright, maybe that'll stay together long enough for me to get a screw into it. The dust cover is functional, so I guess the way I did it will work. And there's a close-up of that. Slide the trigger into place. Put the trigger housing straight in. Put the buttstock onto it. Okay, I didn't have the trigger pack all the way in. Now I can put the buttstock on. The shorter pin goes to the bottom. The longer pin, of course, goes to the top then. Next, we're going to put the front QD swivels in. There it goes. So as I was putting it together, I realized that I was missing a piece to put in. It is this trigger pack spacer. Alright, let's try that again. Yep. There's a little more tension on it now. I cannot put the buttstock on there with this spacer that's supposed to sit right in here. This bottom pin will not go in with this in place. The magazine catch, I might have to take it apart and do some work onto that, because that's not going to do any good for it to stay back. I do like the fact you have QD sockets up front and in the rear. It does need something to hold on to up here. I'll probably put a vertical foregrip or something on there. And that does lock down, so I did get the spring right. The safety does seem a little more snappy. In the next video we might try to get it out to the range, and maybe I can play with that mag catch and see what's going on there.